This is an 1150 horsepower, 6.8 liter Yenko Camaro engine, and we are about to put it in this. And sure, it looks like something your Uncle Earl will drive down to the Sizzler on a Friday night, but by the time we're done with her, she's gonna be one of the wildest and widest Camaros on the planet. Now here's the catch. We need to have this thing running in 5 weeks when we're gonna be racing some of the best builders on YouTube. So we're gonna attack the build in 2 stages, which we've lovingly named single wide and double wide for exactly the reason you think. This thing's just stuck in some type of mid-90s like drag strip time capsule. If you ever heard someone use the term put her on the chip to refer to a modern car hitting the rev limit, well, this thing has an actual chip, a 7,200 RPM chip to be exact. Now, if you ever picked up an older project car like this, you already know the deal. You can't just start throwing parts at it off the rip. All the questionable mods, the rat's nest wiring, the stuff that just should have stayed in the 80s, that's all gotta go first. I do have to say, if you're building a drag Camaro, especially one of this era, these are the wheels you need. There's like not another wheel that you can run on this thing, right? This is the gold standard. One thing that's definitely not the gold standard though, are these factory brakes. These things are small. Now we're planning on adapting the Brembos off the Yenko onto this thing, and for reference, this is the rear. This is the rear 4-piston. We're gonna be running those giant 6 pistons. Right now they're out at the machine shop getting modified a little bit so they can actually fit onto a 3rd gen, but they'll be, what, easily twice the size
I will say
of
triple,
these things.
though.
Maybe triple, and most importantly, they say Yenko on them. Or on the topic of brakes here, going from a sliding single piston in the front to a 6-piston Brembo, that's a giant upgrade, but going from drum brakes in the rear to a 4-piston Brembo, I think this is probably technically a bigger upgrade. Now, if we weren't doing this whole big brake upgrade thing, it wouldn't be a bad option to hold on to these wheels and use them for the drag strip, but there's not a shot we're gonna be able to fit 15-inch wheels on the rear with those 4-piston Brembos. That smells like some weird 93 octane.
Really?
Maybe that's like 109 or something.
It looks purple-ish.
It's like pump gas, but not pump gas. It's got something to it. It's got a little spice to it. Go ahead and get our Holley fuel pump out of here. HP 150. Now we are going to be running a Holley fuel pump. It's just not going to be this Holley fuel pump. And check that out. This sucker is $460 on Jags. It's the only way to say Jags. We got Jags. I know we just ripped like half this thing apart, but the further we get into it, the more I'm honestly surprised at how nice the chassis itself is. The only real area of rust is right here on the battery tray. We just hack that out and call it good. Pretty much all the suspension up front is stock, but it's actually in halfway decent shape. Of course, we are going to replace basically all of this stuff with much more modern tubular versions. The subframe, the control arms, we're going to throw coilover